Tickets. The number is 455-8514. That's 455-8514.
It's the Black Friday sale going on all month long at City Motor Company. Skip the lines and shop huge savings on new Chevy vehicles like 11,622 off MSRP on a new 2019 Chevy Tahoe LT, or snag a new 2020 Silverado 1500 regular cab 4x4 for just $35,137. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Find new roads at City Company in Great Falls or at citymotor.com. Excludes tax, title, license. Ends December 2nd, 2019.
This community awareness message is brought to you by Mars of Great Falls. They specialize in interior and exterior repairs on all makes and models, as well as heated seats, fender flares, leather seat covers, and spray and bed liners. Mars of Great Falls, restoring pride in your ride.
It's the Sons of the Pioneers performing Western classics led by Roy Dusty Rogers. It'll be Wednesday, March 18th, beginning at 7:30 p.m. for one show only at the Mansfield Theater. For advance tickets, call the box office at 455-8514.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East Campus, we have you covered. For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
There's a killer in your house.
An escaped murderer?
No.
A deranged psychopath?
No.
You don't mean...
Yes, your leaky old windows. Allowing cold air to enter your home and kill your heating budget.
But Anderson Glass will protect you from killer leaks and save you money with energy-efficient insulated windows. Call Anderson Glass today, 453-5755. Take the fear out of your heating budget. Call Anderson Glass.
On this edition of Talk Rodeo, first-time NFR qualifier Ty Down Roper talks about getting 2020 started right and also about horsepower. Today's show is brought to you by OLS, Orwig's Livestock Supplements.
This is Steve Orwig of OLS Tubs. I'd like to thank everyone for making us one of the best tub supplement companies in the country. We've been in this business for 30 plus years, giving you a supplement delivery system that allows you to control consumption and inevitably controlling your bottom line. Low intake, big results. We want to make every bite of feed your livestock takes 20 to 30% more digestible. If you have never tried any of our 26 products, let us tell you more by calling us at toll-free 1-877-OLS-TUBS.
Farmers and ranchers, on behalf of Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, and all Montana hunters and anglers, we'd like to say thanks. Thanks for providing habitat for Montana's fish and wildlife resources, and thanks for sharing your land with Montana hunters and anglers. Through your generosity and good stewardship, you are helping preserve Montana's outdoor heritage and traditions. We appreciate your efforts and wish you the very best in coming months.
At Dawson Community College, we believe you shouldn't be limited by your past. If you have graduated from high school in the past 4 years and either never attended college or attended a college or university other than DCC, you are eligible for a Fresh Start scholarship of up to $1,000. I'm Suela Chela, Director of Enrollment Management, and I'm excited to talk to you about how you can get a fresh start at DCC. For more information about Dawson Community College, visit dawson.edu.
Well, Shad Mayfield, our guest, Clovis, New Mexico cowboy, going to his first NFR in the tie-down roping. And, of course, 2019 season is over. We're going to Las Vegas coming up in December, but we're already into the 2020 season. And it is really important to get a good kickoff to your 2020 season to try to get into those winter rodeos like Fort Worth, San Antonio, San Angelo, some of those. So what are your plans coming up for 2020 once you get done in Las Vegas?
I started 2020 out good. I'm currently sitting first for the 2020 standings with close to 15,001. I went to the San Angelo roping fiesta this past weekend, and I won that roping, and it counted towards the 2020 season. And I went to Waco, and I won third at Waco. Fifth at Belleville Pro Rodeo, and I've been to 3 rodeos that won right at 15,000 for this 2020 season. But it's great to be able to get an early start on them now. And especially because now the rodeo counts 100 instead of 85. It's going to take a lot more money than it ever has.
The other thing that's always important in the timed events, and of course in tie-down roping especially, is horsepower. I had a chance to see you rope here not too long ago in Goodwell, Oklahoma. Talk about the horses that you use for the season, and then also, are you going to have a couple of horses that you're going to be taking to Vegas? Because 10 nights in a row not only takes its toll on you, but it can take a toll on your horse too.
Yes, sir. That's a lot of runs on a horse, but I've had a horse past 2 years now. His name's Dango. He's my main horse. I rode him all year, and he's just an honest horse I could go and win on. And he's probably he's going to Vegas for sure. But I got another horse that I just got about a month ago, and he's a real good horse. And both of those horses are going to Vegas, and I'll probably end up riding them both because I mean they're both good horses and they're both do very good for that setup. And it'd be good to just get on them both so that I just don't wear one horse out. I got them both to keep them feeling good.
Well, that's going to do it for today, but more with the biggest names in the sport of rodeo coming up on our next edition of Talk Rodeo. So until the next time, Derek Martin saying BDFN, bye-bye for now.
It's time for Lady Argo basketball on KINX. Brought to you by these sponsors: Howard's Pizza, Celtic Cowboy, Taco John's with 2 locations to serve you, Rocky Mountain Portables, the Max Casino, McDonald's with 3 locations in Great Falls, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, Ox & Sons Towing. Let's go courtside on KINX 102.7 FM.
Yes, welcome courtside, everyone, to the McLaughlin Center on the campus of the University of Providence, home of the Lady Argos, who come in with a 2-1 record after suffering their first loss of the season up across the 49th parallel. The 49th parallel otherwise being the border between U.S. of A. and Canada A. Yes, welcome to some Friday night fun, everyone. I'm Troy Mellinger on 102.7 KINX. The Lady Argos come in at 2-1 after averaging, before this past Saturday, after averaging over 100 points per contest. They defeated Mount Royal 103-60, and then they got by Salish Kootenai 108-43. So they come in, they left the safe haven of the University of Providence, averaging over 100 points at 105. Meanwhile, they were only giving up an average of about 49. They lost to Calgary, though, their first loss of the season. The Lady Argos did by a score of 78-53. It was a bit of a setback, and we had a chance to speak with head coach Bill Himmelberg earlier, prior to, of course, the pregame show here, the Benefits Health System Game of the Week, and we'll be visiting with him throughout this contest as well. Meanwhile, the Vanguard Lady Lions, that's right, the Vanguard Lady Lions, they come out of Orange County, California. A number of players, incidentally, coming from that Golden State as well. They come in looking for their first win of the season. As a matter of fact, they lost to the University of California, Berkeley, by a final of 95-77, and then they were upended by one of the Frontier Conference's very own, a formal opponent for the Lady Argos from the University of Providence. That would be the MSU Northern Lights. They incidentally come in and took the win 68-56. So Vanguard looking for their first victory. Meanwhile, the University of Providence looking to get back on the winning track. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, it'll be your national anthem and starting lineup. Don't go away. We're back after this timeout.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East campus, we have you covered. For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it!
Think about it. Caesar Saturdays with college football. Champagne Sundays with NFL games. Margarita Mondays with homemade mix. Not your average casino. It's the Cash Out Casino.
The one that's well lit, safe, and secure. Don't just go gamble. Go for the experience. Yes, demand more from your gaming experience. Cash Out Casino, 1308 10th Avenue South.
So you need a place to stay like home and away. Place where you can just unwind.
It's not about running a rat race. It's about doing things my way. That's why Staybridge Suites works for me. They've got free happy hours, free hot breakfast, and huge suites with kitchens, a pool, and a gym. This is huge, people. Staybridge Suites, hugely different. Visit StaybridgeSuites.com/GreatFallsMT and book your next room to suit your needs.
Staybridge Suites, your home on the road.
Welcome back, everyone, to a sparse but loud crowd because they're saying it proud here at the University of Providence, the McLaughlin Center, home of the Lady Argos. Troy Mellinger coming your way, 102.7 KINX. One of the things we might note about Vanguard, the Lions, the women's basketball team, they are missing their head coach, Russ Davis, in his 24th year. He's suffering from a diagnosis, a battle with cancer, and we want to wish him the best. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to him and his family. And if he's tuned in, he's listening to us online, whether, of course, upargos.com or whether it's on 102kinx.com. We're thinking about you, Russ, and win the battle, okay? By the way, we'll get to the starting lineups coming up here in a moment. We have the national anthem as well, but it'll be Maya Michael in her second year that is the assistant coach that will be leading the Lady Lions out of Vanguard, straight out of Orange County, California. University of Providence, one game this weekend. Meanwhile, Vanguard has one more coming up tomorrow, which we'll take a look at when it comes to the roster and also when it comes to this season. So we're just barely underway. We won't get into Frontier Conference until actually in 2020, in early January. Well, everyone gets to have an honor somehow set forth when it comes to dropping the electronic flag in the center of the court here at the McLaughlin Center. And as we get ready for the starting lineups, we'll have the national anthem as they get ready to drop the flag, and it's something that is earned, not just handed out to anyone. So we're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back following the national anthem, your starting lineups as we get ready for some Friday night fun. Don't go away. More after this timeout.
A Taco John's Stuffed Grilled Taco makes a great stocking stuffer for stocking stuffers. Stuffed with layers on layers of savory stuff, like 100% American beef, nacho, and shredded cheeses. Stuff our hashtag at Stuffed Grilled Taco Stocking Stuffer Stuff. Phew, that's a mouthful. And so's a Stuffed Grilled Taco. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This holiday season, don't just stuff a stocking, stuff a face while you're at it. Gift cards from Taco John's is the best way to make sure everyone leaves your gift exchange happy. Like food coma happy.
When disaster strikes, you want to know there is something to fall back on. Serving you today, there for tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell mutual partner, has been offering home and farm insurance plans for all kinds of disasters since 1913. Get the coverage you need now from the people you know will be there when you need them the most. With local agents all over the state, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance should be your first call for proper insurance coverage that you need. Contact them today. Trust in tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual, a Grinnell mutual partner.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Vehicle problems are never a laughing matter. At Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all. From a simple lockout to towing and recovery, licensed, insured, and state certified. In your next time of need, lean on the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, 868-4142.
You've been working all day and you're meeting friends. Take it to the max.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 4 to 7 every night of the week. 4 to 7? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of with multiple drink and appetizer specials, or test your luck on any of their gaming machines. Enjoy happy hour from 4 to 7 or watch your favorite sporting event. All this and more at the home of the 45-cent wings, only at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside the Heritage Inn.
Take it to the max.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it!
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East campus, we have you covered. For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
Welcome back to the McLaughlin Center, everyone, as we get ready for some Friday night fun here on 102.7 KINX. Starting lineups coming up, and a big thank you to Kayla Thelp, 9-year-old, just presented us with the national anthem out there near center court. Taking a look, first of all, for the starting lineup of the visiting team, wearing top to bottom, dark blue and white trim. Sierra Veglicia, she's from Irvine, California. She's a 5'6" senior, wearing number 1. Number 3 is Tristan Rollins. She's a 5'7" junior, wears number 3. Number 12 is Victoria Shea. Shea, incidentally, is from Moretta, California. She's a 5'4" senior. Number 33 is Estefania Gainer, a 5'11" freshman from Chihuahua, Mexico. And incidentally, she will be assisted by Michaela Eland. Eland, incidentally, is from Ontario, California. A 5'9" junior wears number 4. Double quad, if you will. And like I say, our best wishes go out to Russ Davis. He is not here in attendance this evening. Didn't make the trip up from the Golden State. Assisted by Mila Michael, as well as Alyssa Durr and Shelley Wong. Turn our attention now to the Lady Argos of the University of Providence under the direction of head coach Bill Himmelberg. Starting lineup include Emily Maldonado, 5'5" junior out of Sunnyside, Washington, number 3. Number 4 is Jenna Randich. Randich, incidentally, will be assisted by Jenna Randich is number 4, 5'7" senior from Olympia, Washington. Kennedy Cartwright is a sophomore from Pasco, Washington. Number 23, number 24 is Parker Ezray. She's a 6'1" junior from Kalama, Washington. And Bailey Cartwright, the 6'1" forward, freshman, or the 6'1" out of Pasco, Washington, wears number 32. Now, head coach Bill Himmelberg is assisted by Crystal Smith, as well as Darren Park, as we're about ready to get underway. University of Providence wearing their home colors, top to bottom white, with that fluorescent green, and dark blue trim. Providence, Lady Argos will be going from right to left on your radio dial, as well as the UP Argos website. Triple official set. Here comes the whistle. Ball up in the air. Tip controlled by Maldonado. And we are underway. Game 4 for the Lady Argos. Game 3 for the Lady Lions out of Vanguard. Vanguard immediately puts on what looks to be a soft 2-3 zone defense, matching up on the wings. They try to go underneath Cartwright. Cartwright puts her shoulder into it, up and off the glass and in. That's Bailey Cartwright. She gets the glass and the 2. No full court press put on. Talking to head coach Bill Himmelberg. He says they don't like to force the issue early on because it wears them out, only if in fact they need it to get back in the ball game. And they feed down low into Gainer. Gainer knocks things up at 2 apiece. So here come the Lady Argos. Wide open Randich for a 3-pointer, but it rims out, no good. Rebound goes to Elad. Elad with an outlet pass going to Rollin. Rollin on the run now for Vanguard. Lady Lions with the ball. Here comes Shea. Shea has it stolen away by Cartwright down low. That's Brittany. Remember, Brittany and Kennedy out there on the floor. It's first name bases only. Brittany open for a 3-pointer. Top of the key. Not there. And a whistle to foul, I believe, on Ezray. Parker Ezray. She may have picked up her first personal and first team foul for the Lady Argos. So she picks up number 1. As we're knotted at 2 apiece, just into the ball game, 8:55 remaining here in the first. Remember, on the ladies' side of conference, or I should say ladies' side of college hoops, it's 4 10 minutes versus 2 20s. Shea with the ball, swings it left side, wide open three-pointer, bingo by Rollin. Rollin hits the 3. Lady Argo's down by a tray. And here's the full court press we've been looking for from Vanguard as the Lady Ions open things up. One-headed pass over to Cartwright. Touching it for the first time here this evening is Kennedy. Kennedy and Maldonado working around their horse show. Shot clock down to 14. That's Bailey. Bailey to Kennedy. Back to Bailey on the left wing. Shot clock down to 7. Maldonado tries to penetrate. A whistle and a foul on the cutoff. And Tristan Rollin will pick up whistle number 1. It'll be team foul number 1 against both ball clubs here this evening as we're just underway with 8:09 remaining in the first. Lady Lions lead at 5-2. Lady Argos will inbound underneath their hoop. Left side of the bucket. There's the slap of the ball. Trying to go to Bailey Cartwright, and she will draw a personal. Bailey whistled for a player control as she was fighting for possession and position. So now Molly Schmitz will come in, 2018 graduate of Great Falls High, just down the road. So Vanguard leading at 5-2 on that three-pointer by Tristan Rollin. Will inbound with no pressure. Across the 10-second line is Shea. That's Victoria Shea. She'll feed it to Elad. Turns around at the free throw line. Doesn't go. Ball tipped around, and Elad comes up with it. Stays at this end with the Lady Lions. Now shot up by Vajlija, and Vajlija puts the Lady Lions up by 6, 8-2. Lady Argos led 2-0 with that first bank shot that time by Bailey Cartwright as the Lady Argos now working around the horseshoe. They go to Schmitz, wants to penetrate. She's going to be cut off to Randich, who's 0 for 1 from three-point range. Now in the corner, Maldonado for a three-pointer, but no, it's not there. Molly Schmitz right there with position, puts the shot up and won't go, but she'll be at the free throw line shooting a couple. 2-shot foul. And it looks like it is the first person on Stephanie Geiner. Stephanie picks up whistle number 1, team foul number 2. Schmitz at the free throw line for the Lady Rustlers. I didn't want to say Bison because she graduated right there, and I went on the other side of the river. No, the Lady Argos for Molly Schmitz. And she makes the front end of a 2-shot foul. She'll get one more. Second one on its way, and it's also a score. The 5'11" sophomore. That cuts it to 4. Full court press put on by the Lady Argos. Across the 10-second line is Vajlija. Balika, incidentally, feeds it left wing now to Baumgartner from Meridian, Idaho. And she'll work it to right to the left. She's got it on the left wing. Looking for the open three-pointer. Steps in for the 2. Got it to go. Baumgartner, the freshman, stopped and popped right on the left side of the free throw line and drained it. Court put on by both teams. And here comes Randich inside to Bailey. Bailey, she'll give it up to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Bailey on the give and go. She's up underneath. Can't go. Rebound goes to Elad on the defensive side. And here comes the Lady Lions leading at 10-4. Vanguard with the ball. Feed into Elad on a nice give and go inside the paint. Head coach Bill Himmelberg wants a full timeout. Up at the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard with 6.5 remaining in the first. Lady Lions 12, Lady Argos 4. Back in 60 after this timeout.
So you need a place to stay like home and away. Place where you can just unwind.
When you travel with kids, you need space. You need lots of space. Staybridge Suites has free hot breakfast, free laundry machines, an indoor pool, an outdoor pavilion, and huge 1- and 2-bedroom suites. This is huge, people. Staybridge Suites, hugely different. Visit staybridgesuites.com/GreatFallsMT and book your next room to lots of space.
Staybridge Suites, your home on the road.
You've been working all day and you're meeting friends. Take it to the max.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 4 to 7 every night of the week. 4 to 7? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of with multiple drink and appetizer specials, or test your luck on any of their gaming machines. Enjoy happy hour from 4 to 7 or watch your favorite sporting event. All this and more at the home of the 45-cent wings, only at the Max Sports Bar and Casino up inside the Heritage Inn.
Take it to the max.
Welcome back, everyone, to the McLaughlin Center here on the campus of the University of Providence, home of the Lady Argos on 102.7 KINX. Lady Argos down by 8, their largest deficit so far. They led 2-0 on a nice banker by Bailey Carbar, but after that, looks like the Lady Lions out of Vanguard, who, by the way, are outsized by the Lady Argos by a good 2.5 inches on every bot out there. And they've really hustled and hit their shots. Lady Argos have had a couple of outside looks, but they just haven't fallen. No full court press put on. Lady Argos come across the 10-second line. Maldonado given off to Randich, now to Schmitz. They work the horseshoe, way out in front court. They go to Kennedy. Kennedy Cartwright can't get open for a three. Quick defense put on by the Lady Alliance. Bailey tries to go, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll still be University of Providence basketball on the near side. And it'll be Kennedy Cartwright to inbound, the 5'11" sophomore, with 6:10 remaining here in the quarter. Opening 10 minutes, Maldonado waiting everybody off to the left. Now she'll swing it to the left side. She goes to Kennedy, to Schmitz on the left wing. Schmitz has got it, looking inside, and she finds Bailey open, but she finds Maldonado as the shot clock expires. Maldonado just couldn't connect, but the Lady Argos did get the nice look off. Down court now, here comes Che. Che for Vanguard. They go inside the lane, and the ball game is Geiner. Geiner posting down low. Now they're going to kick it out to the left wing, and we've got a whistle at a foul. Fighting for position is Schmitz and Elad. And I believe it's going to go against Schmitz. Schmitz picks up whistle number 1 as she was fighting for position underneath, trying to box out Elad. So it'll be inbounding underneath their own hoop is Victoria Shea. Shea slapping the ball for Vanguard. Trying to go for the Lady Lions out in front court. She finds Geiner. Geiner back to Shea. Three-pointer. Rims out, no good. Whistle at a foul down below. Loose ball fouled against Vanguard, and they call this one on. First personal on Michaela Elad. First substitution, I think, coming in. No, the second one now for the Lady Lions. And coming into the ball game will be Vanessa Murphy, and she'll come in for Elad. 3 team fouls up on the board now for Vanguard. 3 as well for the Lady Argos, who are down by 8, 12-4. Maldonado tripped up as she drives the paint. It'll be a whistle and a foul on the floor, and this will be team foul number 4. First personal on Baumgartner out of Meridian, Idaho for Vanguard. Lady Lions lead at 12-4, and Randich will inbound to Maldonado. Maldonado over to Schmitz now. Swing pass left wing. She goes to Brooklyn Harn, that freshman phenom. Schmitz penetrates, kicks it out to Randich. Not much time for a three. Shot clock down to 11. Looking on the left wing. Harn, she's cut off. Maldonado looks inside, can't get it to her. Now she does. Goes into Bailey. Bailey with 2 on the clock, races toward the hoop, up off the glass and in. Bailey Cartwright that time, the 6'1" forward. Powered her way down low. As the Lady Argos have cut it in half, down 12-6. Baumgartner, cross-court pass as she gives it up to Balinka. As Balinka takes the shot with a miss, here comes Maldonado with the outlet pass. She has it for Providence. Providence with the ball. Maldonado swinging around the left wing as they go to Harn. Now to Randich for a three. Bingo! That cuts it in half to 3. Lady Lions leading it by a 12-9 margin. Now facing no pressure as they hit timeline. A feed to Geiner, right side to Valinka. Valinka tries to go inside. Ball's going to be into the hands of Geiner. Counted. She'll be shooting for 3. Geiner off the give-and-go screen. Should be at the free throw line shooting 1 on the 4th team foul against Providence. Now coming back in is Tristan Rollins. She's got a 3. Baumgartner will come out as she gave great rest that time to Rollins, who had a chance to get a Gatorade break. 4:19 on the clock. Free throw line shooting a 3 after the first personal foul on Randich for UP. Shots up, shots in. 3-point play that time by Geiner. And Geiner's 5 so far here this evening. Maldonado with her team down by 6, 15-9. Feeds it down low. Wide open was Bailey. She's going to kick it out to Randic, who just knocked down a 3. She'll go baseline, and she's stolen away by Velika. Velika now for Vanguard. Look away pass. Throws it up underhanded, and we've got a whistle and a foul at this end. That's team foul number 5 against Providence. As a substitution comes in for Randic. Randic didn't pick up the foul. That was Emily Maldonado. She picked up her first whistle. Team foul number 5. Now shooting 2 is Sierra Velika. And she misses the front end of a 2-shot foul, but she'll get one more. She's the 5'6" senior out of Irvine, California. Attended Woodbridge High School. Shots up, shots in. Gets one of 2. University of Providence was down by 8, if you remember, 12-4. Now they're down by 7, 16-9. And here comes Harn at this end for the 3-pointer. Bingo! The freshman from Olympia, Washington. Cuts it to 4, 16-12. Here comes Vanguard. Lady Lions have it. Geiner called for traveling as she broke toward the hoop. That's a rare fundamental turnover against the University of Vanguard. As Schmitz will come out. Back in the ball game is Kennedy Cartwright. Schmitz allowed to head to the end of the bench for a Gatorade break at the 3:39 mark here in the first quarter. Maldonado facing pressure all the way down court for the Lady Argos. Feed to Hart. Oh, wide open underneath. Count it. She'll be shooting for 3. Is Bailey Cartwright with her third 2-pointer. This time it's a plus. The 6'1" forward out of Pasco, Washington. We'll cut it to 2, possibly 1, as Geiner comes out. Elad is back into the substitution now for the Lady Lions out of Vanguard. Cartwright now for Providence. 3-point possibility. Doesn't go. Rims out, other side. Rebound goes Vanguard. Across the 10-second ticker on the run is Rollin. Rollin, remember, has a 3 already to her credit. Still on dribble on front court. There's no 5-second violation in college basketball. They can dribble as much as they'd like. As now they work it. Top side, feed it down low. Bailey Cartwright steals it away. Bailey to Maldonado. The Argos can knock this one up and take the lead as Maldonado penetrates. She's cut off, gives to Bailey. She'll penetrate in, off the glass and in. Knotted at 16 apiece. That draws a timeout by head coach or assistant coach Maya Michael. Up at the Belt Vatabek scoreboard. With 2:58 remaining in the first, it's the Lady Argos 16, the Lady Lions 16. Back in 60 after this timeout.
A Taco John Stuffed Grilled Taco makes a great stocking stuffer for stocking stuffers. Stuffed with layers on layers of savory stuff, like 100% American beef, nacho, and shredded cheeses. Stuff our hashtag at Stuffed Grilled Taco Stocking Stuffer Stuff. Phew, that's a mouthful. And so's a Stuffed Grilled Taco. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This holiday season, don't just stuff a stocking, stuff a face while you're at it. Gift cards from Taco John's is the best way to make sure everyone leaves your gift exchange happy. Like food coma happy.
Think about it. Caesar Saturdays with college football. Champagne Sundays with NFL games. Margarita Mondays with homemade mix. Not your average casino. It's the Cash Out Casino. The one that's well lit, safe, and secure. Don't just go gamble. Go for the experience. Yes! Demand more from your gaming experience. Cash Out Casino, 1308 10th Avenue South.
Welcome back, everyone, to Friday Night Fun on 102.7 KINX, Fairfield, Great Falls, home of the Lady Argos tonight. Here at the McLaughlin Center, we see that it's knotted for the second time tonight, other than, of course, 0-0 at 16 apiece. 21 on the shot clock, and Che will inbound baseline for Vanguard. And she was walking. It was not a made shot. She was walking to get herself open on the baseline. That is a violation. So that'll turn things over for the Lady Lions. Once against the Lady Argos can take the lead. They'll have to get through full court press to do so. Maldonado gets the inbound now for UP. As she hits the center line, she works to her right. She'll give it up to Reed Hazard, who penetrates on the baseline just to bring it back out. Now she gets free, kicks it to Bailey Cartwright. Bailey's underneath, left-handed, drops it in. Bailey's put this game on her shoulder, especially after UP got down by 8. The Argos lead it by 2. Their biggest lead was 2-0 previously. Now they're up 18-16. Under 2 left to play here in the first quarter. Feed down low. Bailey comes up with a steal. Bailey to Maldonado now for University of Providence. Hazard out to Harn. Harn, cross court to Bailey. Bailey's going to lose it. Wasn't expecting that pass. And stolen away now by Vanguard. Vanguard with the ball. It's Velika. Velika underneath as she feeds down low to Murphy. Murphy's whistled and fouled on the baseline. And that is Vanessa Murphy. She's a 6'1" senior. She plays the off guard number 2 at 6'1". Number of dribbling skills for her as Bailey Cartwright will come out on the Argo side as Brooklyn Harn, the freshman phenom, picks up her first whistle. That's team foul number 5 against both ball clubs, which means we're into the bonus situation regardless. Murphy at the free throw line for Vanguard, can't get it to fall. She's out of Phoenix, Arizona. As a matter of fact, she attended 2 years at Grand Canyon University before transferring to Vanguard just 5 hours away. Murphy gets 1 of 2 and makes it 17. But the Lady Argos still lead by 1, 18-17, with 1:38 remaining here in the first. Maldonado, center court, waving up Hazard for the screen. Hazard double teamed, gets it away to Harn. Somebody's wide open, finally over to Maldonado. On that 2-3 zone defense, double team out front court. Ball's going to be tipped into the hands, stolen away by Gabriela Rolas. Gabriela Rolas comes up with a steal now for Vanguard, and setting is Bumgarner. It's partially blocked now for the Lady Lions, but she gets her own rebound. They'll swing it around the horseshoe and reset. Shot clock at 15. Vanguard down by 1 with the ball. Top side, they're going to go to Che. Che, 1 dribble. Now she'll look and she'll go to Rosas. Feeds down low into Elad. Elad was fronting Schmitz, and she got the feed to her. And Vanguard up by 1. Lady Argos down 19-18, 52 on the clock. First quarter winding itself down. Here comes Bailey. Bailey to Harn. Harn double team in the corner. Bounce pass to Maldonado. Breaks free inside the lane. Takes it off the layup, and a whistle and a foul. She hit the hardwood. Didn't slide into the back wall, the padded back wall, but she did feel that one. 42.5 remaining in this first quarter as Bailey Cartwright will come in. Randich will come in. Hazard and Harn will exit. Free throw line is Maldonado. She's got a 2-shot foul on the first personal. She'll make the front end. That's her first point tonight. That's the first personal on Gabriela Rosas. Rosas picks up whistle number 1 now for Vanguard as we're knotted at 19. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Lady Argos off that missed shot by Maldonado. They'll have it underneath their own bucket. 41.4 remaining here in the first quarter as Bailey Cartwright will inbound baseline. Right side of the bucket. Bailey Cartwright handed the ball. No slap, just looking for everybody to break. Now Maldonado breaks free, inside for the 2. She feeds Bailey down low, and Elad will pick up a whistle and a foul. So that'll put Cartwright at the free throw line now. Bailey Cartwright will be shooting a couple. As coming in for Maldonado is Kirsten Pimperton out of Belt, the junior, the 5'5" junior out of Belt. Will take to the floor with 38 seconds remaining here in the first. Shots up, shots in by Cartwright. Cartwright already at double figures, that's 11. Couldn't get the 3-point play to go, but she's 1 for 2 so far after that. Cartwright for UP. Shots up, not there. Rims out once again. Vanguard with the ball, down by 1. Swing pass over to the right side. Shots up, 3-pointer, but no, it doesn't go by Rollin. Rollin couldn't get her all. She couldn't get her 3, but Elad adds the extra point off the rebound. Shot clock turned off, down to 22. Cartwright, top side to Randich. Lady Argos down by a single point, 21-20. Randich backs out, shot at the game clock is at 14. As they feed inside to Schmitz. Schmitz puts up a prayer, it's not answered. Ball's on the floor and down to 6. 5 in backcourt. Baumgartner's coming out. Trying to dribble her way out. Schmitz gets the steal as with .3 remaining. It'll still be Vanguard basketball on the far side in front of the scorer's bench. The Lady Argos own the possession arrow. They'll open things up here in the second quarter. Bump corner. Inbounds, and that's one 10-minute quarter. And we've seen 2 ties and 4 lead changes. Up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard at the end of one, the Benefits Health System Game of the Week says Lady Lions out of Vanguard 21, Lady Argos out of UP, the University of Providence 20. Back after this timeout.
Hi, this is Jack Frost, and I love this time of year. The falling temperatures, everything covered in ice. It just makes me so happy that I get goosebumps. What I hate, though, is those new energy-efficient windows and doors from Anderson Glass and Windows. They make it tough for a guy like me. So if you think your old windows and doors are going to keep me out this winter, well, you don't know Jack. Anderson Glass Doors and Windows. Visit their showroom at 624 3rd Street South or call 453-5755.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Welcome back to the McLaughlin Center as both teams take to the court as it's the second quarter about ready to get underway. Both teams were knotted at 2 and at 16. Then it was 2 more lead changes. Well, the Lady Argos of the University of Providence will inbound. On the near side, it'll be Cartwright, and that is Kennedy Cartwright. We are underway in our second 10 minutes of play. Friday night, first one. With the Lady Argos playing on a Friday night in November, they had one game last week against Calgary on Saturday, where they unfortunately lost that one 78-53. They're trying to get back in the winning track. Argos can't get the shot to fall by Bailey Cartwright, who ended up with 11 first quarter points. And here comes Vanguard's first possession. Back in the ball game is Geiner now for the Lady Lions. And she'll give it up to Che. Che, left side to Rollin, who's 1 for 2 from 3. Shot clock down to 11. Now they're going to feed it to Velika. Velika on the left wing now, trying to feed Geiner. Geiner up underneath to Elad. And Elad was over-pursued that time by Bailey Cartwright. And all of a sudden the Lady Argos are down by 3, 23-20. Maldonado. Nice little alley-oop down low to Randich. They're trying to feed it inside to Cartwright, and Bailey will draw a whistle to foul us. Elad, remember Elad's only 5'9". Cartwright is 6'1", so there's a bit of a height advantage, and Elad's trying to out-position her. Not necessarily denying the pass, but that's her third personal. So back in the ball game is Murphy, who is 6'1", and she matches up very well with Bailey, except for speed. Bailey Cartwright has the speed. Not a shooting foul. It's the first team foul here in the second quarter, and Bailey Cartwright takes it right to the rack and cuts it to 1. Vanguard with the ball, leading at 23-22 early on here in the second quarter. Into Murphy. Murphy with a spin move, blocked out of bounds by Bailey Cartwright. Cartwright with a really nice swat that time. And it'll be Lady Lion basketball. Right side of the bucket, baseline. There's Che with a slap of the ball. She's looking for Murphy. She's going to kick it out in front court, though. Instead, she goes to Rosas. Rosas has it stolen away by Maldonado. Here comes Providence down court. Maldonado up, but not in. She'll be at the free throw line shooting 2. That is the second team foul now for the Lady Lions, who lead by 1 early on here in the second, 23-22. Second personal foul on Rosas. At the free throw line will be Maldonado, yet to make a field goal in this contest, and she is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Maldonado, it is up, it is in. 5'5" junior out of Sunnyside, Washington. Couple of dribbles. Puts it on its way, doesn't go. So she's shooting 50-50 tonight, or even less than that. At about 40%, she's 2 for... No, she's shooting 50-50. It looks like a 0, but it's not. It's a G. So she's shooting 2 for 4. 50-50. There's Randich to inbound to Bailey. Cartwright puts too much on it. Here comes Vanguard off and running. It's Rollin. Rollin on the run. Ball's on the floor. Picked up now by Bailey. Bailey looks down court. She sees Kennedy. Kennedy cross court now to Randich. Off the glass. No. But there's Bailey with another putback and in. The Lady Hustle from Bailey Cartwright has given now the Lady Argos a 2-point lead, up 25-23. And we've got a whistle and a foul at this end on a position foul by Murphy. Murphy at that time was fighting for position, so a player control. That's Vanessa Murphy's first whistle. Team foul number 3 this quarter against Vanguard. In backcourt with a 2-point lead, Providence. Molinaro races down court to eliminate the pressure. And we've got a whistle and a foul, and no, it's a traveling call against Bailey Cartwright. That'll turn things over. Only, I believe, the second turnover here in this quarter. Second quarter action, 7:56 on the clock. Lady Lions of Vanguard down by 2, 25-23. Out in front court is Che. Che with the ball. Rollin. Rollin will field Manu. That is Aggie Manu. And Manu has it knocked out of bounds. Murphy tries to save it, but it's over. And a turnover now against Vanguard. Vanguard, straight out of Orange County, California. They're a private Christian college, 4-year school. And they're down by 2. Lady Argos have the ball up 25-23. As they work the perimeter, shot clock down to 14. They're just working it around the arc, looking for something. The traveling call against Kennedy. So right now, both Cartwrights have turned it over on a traveling call in the last 2 possessions. No pressure put on by UP. They had some pressure when they were down by 8, got them back into the ball game, and thus the 2-point lead. As Che behind the back gives it up to Murphy from the free throw line. She'll penetrate in, go all the way in, and be forced out of bounds. It'll still be Lady Lions basketball. Vanguard will have it on the far side. Inbounding will be Che. Che slapping the ball. Now they kick it out to Bonica. Gives it to Che baseline. She takes it in. Kicks it out now to Rollin for a 3-pointer. Bingo! Tristan Rollin, the 5'7" junior, is 2 for 3 on the night from 3-point range. That gives the Lady Lions a 1-point edge, 26-25. UP with the ball, feeding it inside to Bailey. Bailey kicks it out to Kennedy. Wants to penetrate, cut off by Murphy. Now gives inside to Bailey. Bailey left hands it off the glass and in. Bailey now with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 17 points so far here in the first half for Bailey Cartwright. Feed to Murphy on the Lady Lions side. Murphy, left side free throw line. Couple of dribbles. She's got Bailey Cartwright, puts it up, and it rims out no good. She looks for the sister, the younger one, breaking down, but she can't get it to her. So she'll hand off to Maldonado. Maldonado penetrates in. Nice little spin move inside. Kicks it out now to Harn. Harn for a 3-pointer. No, put too much on it. Lady Argos get one shot. Vanguard with a defensive board, and Che takes it all the way down, and she'll be called for a carry. They used to call it palming the ball back in the 70s. They eliminated that in the 80s, and they started calling it in the 2000s. So a turnover, fundamental one, against Che. Just under 6 remaining here in the half as Bailey Cartwright gets a rest. Ezra Parker sitting on the bench over there, Parker Ezra. As the head coach really likes what he sees out there on the floor. Hazard back in. Now Maldonado. Now to Kennedy Cartwright as they work the horseshoe. To Hazard, Kennedy looks off a 3. Shot clock down to 9. Hazard, she'll pump from there. 3-pointer, rims out no good. Rebound into the hands of Manu. Manu now from Vanguard to Bumgarner. Now swing pass over to Che. Che works the front court. Left side to Bumgarner. Down on the baseline is Murphy. She'll take it in and lay it off the glass. But there's Manu with an offensive putback. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll go the other way. They say it was tipped off the hands of Murphy, who had position. Coming out of the ball game will be Harn. And making her second appearance is Pipperton. Pemberton will come in now for the Lady Argos. With 5:14 on the clock here in the second quarter, and Providence leading it by 1, 27-26. Maldonado for UP with the ball. Looking for the give and go. She's caught up topside. Now to Schmitz. Schmitz around the horseshoe. Looking for the screen. Takes the screen. Now feed to Maldonado. Shot clock down to 10. That leaves Hazard open at the free throw line. She'll penetrate. Give to Schmitz off the glass, but no, won't go. And the ball's going to be tipped out by Schmitz as she tried to go for the offensive putback. As now it will be Lady Lions basketball, but we're going to take a break. Up at the belt, Valley Bank scoreboard. Your score, Providence 27, Vanguard 26. Back after this timeout.
Winter wheat and fall seeding is just around the corner. Hotchkiss Seed has what you need. In search of a sawfly-resistant wheat, they have Loma and Warhorse Seed. If you seek a high-producing fall-seeded forage, they have Willow Creek and Tritkale. Need a Clearfield alternative with a new mode of chemical action? New this year, the Coaxium technology variety, Incline Axe, and many other Clearfields and conventional varieties available. Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsmen who know farming.
You've just opened your brand new business. How are you planning to get noticed? Double G Engraving can help. Order a custom designed banner announcing your grand opening. Get eye-catching business cards. Help your new customers remember your business with a koozie, a mug, or even a golf ball with your logo on it. Double G Engraving can do it all. Stop in at 612 2nd Street South to check out all the promotional items Double G Engraving has to offer.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Friday Night Fun on 102.7 KINX Fairfield, Great Falls. Troy Bellinger just above courtside on the stage here at the McLaughlin Center on the campus of the University of Providence. It'll be Lady Lions basketball facing full court pressure as we come in out of the timeout. Inbounding will be Valika. Valika in backcourt to Baumgartner. Cross court to Murphy. Murphy has it. Remember, she's in the ballgame because of Elad's third personal foul here in the second quarter. Baumgartner, swing pass around the horseshoe to the left. In the ballgame now is Rendon. Jessenia Rendon, and Jessenia tries to go down low. And we've got a whistle of a foul on the reach-in. That'll go against the University of Providence. It's in number 1. Number 1 on Bailey Cartwright. So the inbound on the baseline goes to Murphy for Vanguard, and it's a pull-up jumper immediately, but it's missed, and here comes Maldonado down court, looks down low, has Bailey. Bailey tries to throw it up. Instead she throws it out of bounds. So now it'll be the University of Providence inbounding on the right side baseline. Pemberton in the ball game for the Lady Argos. No slap at the ball, just looking to throw out in front court. No, she goes baseline to Maldonado. She's caught in the corner. She'll give it up to Bailey. Bailey Cartwright, couple of dribbles, takes it up left-handed, throws it off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Murphy for Vanguard. Outlet pass down court to Valika. Valika holds up for Baumgartner as she waits for the trailers. UP got back in a hurry. Nice bounce pass that time over to Rendon. Rendon, she'll take it inside, lays up the glass. Manu gets the offensive board, and the clock is reset at 15. Now they go to Murphy. Murphy for a three-pointer, but it's off the back of the rim. Still a one-point ball game. Lady Argos lead this one 27-26 with 3:40 remaining in the second. Pemberton open for a three-pointer, but it's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound Baumgartner now for Vanguard. Ball stolen away on the Lady Argos by Maldonado. She'll take it all the way in, and she lays down a slide. Doesn't get called for traveling. Comes up with a big grin on her face. She did a slide in across home plate like she was doing a squeeze play, but she kept her feet the right distance and no movement. Shot clock down to 9, tied up as Hazard. She'll hand off to Kennedy, races to the hoop and in. Kennedy Cartwright took the double screen from the free throw line and gives the Lady Argos their biggest lead, which is 3, up 29-26. Under 3 left to play here in the second quarter. First half action. Baumgartner on a give and go to Murphy, but Murphy wasn't looking. Stolen away by Pemberton on the bad pass. Pemberton for the Lady Argos. To Maldonado, three-pointer, bingo! 2, 3, 4 remaining in the half. And the Lady Argos own a 6-point lead, 32-26. Remember, we were knotted up at 23 apiece. Down up underneath, it won't fall. Rebound goes to Cartwright. That's Bailey. Give to Molinado, who just cracked the whip on a 3. She'll feed to Pipperton. She's got another one on the way. No. Back of the rim, follows her shot, but Murphy cuts her off. Murphy for Vanguard is going to slow things up now for the Lady Lions, who are down by 6, 32-26. Across the 10-second line on dribble is Bumgarner. Bumgarner looks like she's got a bum right knee. All bandaged up with that copper shin guard and knee brace. Feed to Rendon. Stolen away, though, by Kennedy. Kennedy Cartwright down court. She's got Hazard on her left. Hazard has the ball. Now to Maldonado. We're down to $1:40. Maldonado for UP. Hop, step, jump at the free throw line. Won't fall. Rebound. Rendon now for Vanguard. She'll go right side to Valika, and Valika misses the shot, but we've got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. 1:26 is where the clock is stopped. As Schmitz comes in, Randich comes in, as well as Harn. Going out for the Lady Argos will be Hazard as well as Kennedy Cartwright. They need one more to exit, and it'll be Bailey Cartwright. So the Cartwrights are out. Murphy at the free throw line, shooting 2 off the second personal foul on Bailey Cartwright. University of Providence, 2 team fouls here this quarter. Shot is up, shot is in by Murphy. Remember, Murphy missed her first, now she's hit her last 2. The 5'11" freshman, or check that, the 6'1" senior out of Phoenix. And she connects on 1 of 2, but a rebound. Shots up, it won't fall. Ball tipped around into Rayone's hands again is Geiner, and we've got a whistle and a foul. I'm sorry, a whistle and a turnover against Geiner as it went off her right hip. So Murphy got 1 of 2. That cuts it to 5:32-27. Pipperton will come out. Back in is Kennedy Cartwright after a Gatorade break, and she gets the ball top side. Swings it around, the horseshoe to the right side to Harn. Harn, the freshman phenom, tied up. Feeds it inside, now back out to her. Down to Maldonado, the shot box at 14. Lady Argos have the ball, up by 5. Kennedy, cross-court pass over to Randich. Shot clock at 7 as she breaks toward the hoop. Now she's going to throw it out front court, but it's stolen away by Rollin. Rollin on a 2-on-2, takes it all the way up, and a blocking foul as she crossed the body of Kennedy Cartwright, the 5'11" sophomore out of Pasco, Washington. And I believe that's number 1 on 2-3. So at the free throw line will be Tristan Rollin from Cerritos, California. She went to Fairmont Prep Academy. The 5'7" junior eyes the bucket for 2. First one up, first one in. That's her first non-3, where incidentally she is 2 for 3 from that 21-foot mark. She'll get one more, this one on its way, and yes, count it. The junior has cut it to 3, 32-29 with 48 seconds remaining here in the half. Second quarter winding itself down, Maldonado on dribble. She's got it for the Lady Argos, she's on the right side. She's gonna feed to Harn, top. Left wing now to Randich. Shot clock down to 16. As they try to go inside to Harn at the free throw line, it's stolen away by Che. Che for Vanguard, all the way up, and no, it's gonna be a jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Lions, so it stays at that end. And Shea will inbound baseline, left side of the bucket. There's the whistle, there's the slap of the ball. Everybody moves, they kick it out to Geiner. Geiner from the free throw line, back of the rim, not in. Rebound to Harn. Harn looks down court, outlet pass to Maldonado. Lady Argos looking for the trailers, no. Harn, Randich, left wing, we're down to 16. Final second, shot clock turned on. Randich goes left side down to Kennedy Cartwright for a 3-pointer, back of the rim. Ball's going to be tipped from behind by Harn. That's team foul number 4, so not a shooting foul. It's the second personal against Brooklyn Harn, the freshman phenom. So Rollin will inbound with 8.8 remaining. It goes to Che. Che in backcourt. Che hits the 10-second line with 5. Dribbles in, looks to give and go, up off the glass, and counted. It's going to be a one-point ball game as the buzzer sounds and the lights go on the backboards. Geiner with her third 2 for 7 total points in the first half has brought the Lady Lions within 1 up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. We read as we go to halftime. The Lady Argos of Providence 32, the Lady Lions of Vanguard 31. We're back in 3 minutes with your Benefis Health System halftime show here at the McLaughlin Center. We're back after this timeout.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefis Northwest and Benefis East campus, we have you covered. For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefis Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefis offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefis.org/walk-in for more information.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
This is Rocky Erickson with a sports story, sponsored by MSU Billings and Universal Athletic. This is Rocky Erickson for Universal Athletic. Shop from home, from your office, from your car, but not when you're driving, of course. With softball and baseball season fast approaching, it's time to gear up with help from UniversalAthletic.com. Did you know that Universal Athletic is an employee-run corporation? They're also considered the largest independent team dealer in the nation. Universal Athletic, for the athlete in all of us.
Welder, computer programmer, radio logic technician, firefighter, plant operator. So many career paths await you at City College at MSU Billings. A short-term investment in a certificate or associate degree can lead you to a long-term, well-paying career. Learn more about City College's affordable tuition, small class sizes, hands-on training, and online options. Call 247-3007 or visit msubillings.edu/City College.
It's not a secret that some professional golfers make more money placing bets with other golfers than they do in tournament competition. But the great Jack Nicklaus said that he has only placed a bet once during a tournament round. It was the 1960 U.S. Open. He was about to get married and needed some extra cash. His dad told him the odds of winning were 35-1. Jack put down $20. That was one tournament he should have won. He was leading in the final group with Ben Hogan when he missed some short putts. Then Nicklaus and Hogan were passed up by a surging Arnold Palmer. Jack said he was more concerned with winning the bet than the tournament. After that, he never did bet again. This is Rocky Erickson.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Youth vaping is a serious problem. One issue, retail store clerks may fail to check IDs or may sell vapor products in bulk quantities. That's why Juul Labs is working with retailers to deploy point-of-sale technologies that won't allow any sale of Juul products until a valid ID has been scanned, and to prevent bulk sales. Learn more about Juul Labs' efforts to combat youth vaping at juul.com/youth-prevention. Juul Labs, for adult smokers only. Paid for by Jewel Labs.
Are you looking for senior care for your mom or dad but don't know where to start? Hi, I'm Joan London with The Place for Mom. Nobody knows your parent or loved one better than you, and nobody knows senior living better than the experts at A Place for Mom. It's a free service, and we've helped thousands of families find the right place for their mom or dad. There's a place for answers, A Place for Mom. Call today.
Call A Place for Mom at 1-800-379-1174. That's 1-800-379-1174.
Youth vaping is a serious problem. One issue, retail store clerks may fail to check IDs or may sell vapor products in bulk quantities. That's why Jewel Labs is working with retailers to deploy point-of-sale technologies that won't allow any sale of Jewel products until a valid ID has been scanned, and to prevent bulk sales. Learn more about Jewel Labs' efforts to combat youth vaping at jewel.com/youth-prevention. Jewel Labs, for adult smokers only. Paid for by Jewel Labs.
Are you looking for senior care for your mom or dad but don't know where to start? Hi, I'm Joan London with The Place for Mom. Nobody knows your parent or loved one better than you, and nobody knows senior living better than the experts at A Place for Mom. It's a free service, and we've helped thousands of families find the right place for their mom or dad. There's a place for answers, A Place for Mom. Call today.
Call A Place for Mom at 1-800-379-1174. That's 1-800-379-1174.
It is the Benefits Health System halftime show here on 102.7 KINX, Fairfield, Great Falls. Welcome back to the McLaughlin Center on the campus of the University of Providence, where the Lady Argos lead the Lady Lions by 1 as they squeaked out a 1-point advantage before intermission, 32-31. Let's take a look at the quarter-by-quarter scores. That's right, it's 4 10s, which we would all like to work, wouldn't we? And have that Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing off? Yeah. 4 10s when it comes to college on the ladies' side of things. And actually, the Lady Lions led by 1, 21-20 at the end of the first 10 minutes. Now, remember, the Lady Argos came out. They hit the first shot, the first of her 17 by Bailey Cartwright, and then it was all of a sudden down by 8, 16-4. Or check that. Down by 8, 12-4 before the Lady Argos finally got things rolling again. So University of Providence down by 1 at the end of 1, 21-20. They outscored Vanguard 12-10 in the second to lead by 1, 32-31. Here's how they did it, and like I mentioned before, the 17 points by Bailey Cartwright. Bailey Cartwright is the 6'1" forward out of Pasco, Washington. She is shooting right now 1 for 3 from the free throw line, so that's only 33%. And incidentally, all 2s, no 3s. She's 0 for 1 from three-point range, but she has 8 deuces for a total of 17 points in the first half alone by Bailey Cartwright. Meanwhile, the supporting cast, no other player for the Lady Argos are in double figures. The closest would be 5, and that would be Emily Maldonado, who did not score in the first quarter. All 5 came in the second. She's shooting 50-50 from the free throw line, 2 for 4, 1 3-pointer for a total of 5. Then you've got Randich with a 3, Harn with a 3, Cartwright with a 2, that's Kennedy Cartwright with a field goal 2, with a free throw 2 is Molly Schmitz. She's got 2 solid points from that charity stripe. Turning our attention now to the Lady Lions out of Vanguard, straight out of Orange County, California. 8 points for both now. Tristan Rollin with a couple of 3s and a couple of 1s from the free throw line. And then you've got Michaela Elad, who's the only player really seriously for both ball clubs with personal foul trouble. She's got 3. And incidentally, 4 2-pointers and a total of 8. 7 points on the night. Stafiana Geiner incidentally has a 3-point play. Otherwise, she's got 3 deuces for a total of 7. Shooting 50-50 from the free throw line is Vanessa Murphy. She is 2 for 4, no field goals, a total of 2 points. Lauren Baumgartner's got a field goal for a total of 2. And then you have Sierra Velika. And Velika incidentally is 1 for 2 at the free throw line for a single field goal and a total of 3. There's your individual scoring for both ball clubs, the Lady Lions out of Vanguard and the Lady Argos out of the University of Providence. Well, right now, Providence leads Vanguard 32-31 up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. It's the Benefis Health System halftime show. When we return, we'll be glancing at some of the action going on not only tonight around town, but around the state, but the college football and the playoffs tomorrow afternoon when we come back. Don't go away. You're listening to the Benefis Health System halftime show here on 102.7 KINX. Back after this timeout.
Napa know-how.
Right now, Avalanche AC Refrigerant is on sale for $19.99. And because it's Military Month at Napa, every purchase of Avalanche AC Refrigerant and other select products will benefit the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund. So support the troops and your ride, then pick up Avalanche AC Refrigerant for $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa Know-How.
Napa Know-How.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Offer ends 7/31/19.
This human resources professional is a rock star thanks to Kronos. And this is her hype song.
I'm the spark before the fire. I'm the power in the train. I
have HR, payroll, talent, and time.
I'm the dream and you should know that.
Now we're engaging all the best people.
Kronos, HR solutions for the modern workforce and the people who support them. Learn more at kronos.com/HR swagger.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it!
Are you cautious online? A new breed of criminal is hoping you're careful about sites you visit and avoid downloading spyware. That makes you the perfect mark. I'm Dr. Catherine Albrecht, and I'll be back in a moment with a frightening twist in cybercrime.
Your search engine is watching you, recording all your searches and creating a massive database of your personal information. That's creepy, but it doesn't have to be that way. Startpage.com is the world's most private search engine. Startpage doesn't store your IP address, make a record of your searches, or use tracking cookies, and they're third-party certified. If you don't like Big Brother spying on you, start over with Startpage. Great search results and total privacy. Startpage.com, the world's most private search engine.
You're surfing the internet and you think you're safe. After all, you take precautions. Then out of the blue, a window pops up. It warns you that your computer has been infected and provides a link for antivirus software. Oh no. Don't be fooled. You're the target of cyber criminals peddling scareware. Scareware is scam software. It might cost $50 or it could be free, but you'll pay a steep price if you fall for it. Just visiting a scareware site could infect your computer. And if you buy their worthless software, it often comes loaded with malware that siphons your personal information. If you download it, you'll really have something to worry about. I'm Dr. Catherine Albrecht. More news and information at catherinealbrecht.com.
Think about it. Caesar Saturdays with college football. Champagne Sundays with NFL games. Margarita Mondays with homemade mix. Not your average casino. It's the Cash Out Casino. The one that's well lit, safe, and secure. Don't just go gamble. Go for the experience. Yes! Demand more from your gaming experience. Cash Out Casino, 1308 10th Avenue South.
So you need a place to stay like home and away. Place where you can just unwind.
It's not about running the rat race, it's about doing things my way. That's why Staybridge Suites works for me. They've got free happy hours, free hot breakfast, and huge suites with kitchens, a pool, and a gym. This is huge, people. Staybridge Suites, hugely different. Visit StaybridgeSuites.com/GreatFallsMT and book your next room to your needs.
Staybridge Suites, your home on the road.
And your home for the Lady Argos is the McLaughlin Center here on the campus of the University of Providence. Welcome back to Collegiate Hoops. It's Friday Night Fun on 102.7 KINX Fairfield, Great Falls. College football coming up tomorrow on this radio station will be the Montana State Bobcats. That is a noon kickoff, by the way, a noon kickoff in Greeley, Colorado, as the Bobcats hit the road to take on Northern Colorado right here on 102.7. Meanwhile, when it comes to the University of Montana, they are at home on our sister station. They'll be hosting Idaho in a military appreciation game, and that's tomorrow afternoon with a kickoff at 1 p.m. And again, Fox Sports Radio will cover that. Your home for the Grizzlies, our sister station, is either AM 1400 or 98.3 FM. Now that's football action. Back to men's basketball. You've got the Montana State Bobcats hosting Rocky Mountain, those Battling Bears, tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. And that, incidentally, is in Bozeman. Meanwhile, when it comes to the Lady Cats, they're hosting UC Davis tonight. That's right. They began at 7. They'll begin at 7 p.m. in less than a half an hour. They'll be incidentally hosting Carroll College, a game you can hear on 102.7 come Monday, and that's an 11 a.m. tip-off. So look for that for some Monday morning madness. For the University of Montana, when it comes to basketball, their next game is hosting MSU Northern coming up Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. That on Fox Sports Radio. Meanwhile, the Lady Grizz have school day, Fresno State, on November 15th. We're underway here with the Lady Argos in control with a 1-point lead, 32-31 to open up the second half. That's right, it's your third quarter now. The Lady Argos are already launching a three, but this time it's not going in. It's Kennedy Cartwright. Kennedy Cartwright was 0 for 2 from three-point range in that first half. Shots up off the glass and taking a 1-point lead is Geiner. Geiner with a 9th point and a 1-point lead now as the Lady Lions connect on their first possession. UP down by a single point. They've been down by as much as 8. Meanwhile, the biggest lead was 6 for UP. Feed to Parker Ezra, and Parker Ezra will be whistled and fouled. Ezra might be at the free throw line on the bump and grind down below. Non-shooting foul, so it'll be Providence to inbound as Murphy will come in. Elad will come out, even though that was the third personal foul on Geiner. So Murphy comes in now for Elad. Geiner stays in with her third personal. And the Lady Argos get it inbound just to kick it out to Randich for a three-pointer, but it doesn't go. Rebound, here comes Rollin. Rollin with a couple of threes to her credit, gives off to Che. Che for the Lady Lions. Vanguard has it as they work it around the arc. The Velika now to Rollin for a three-pointer. Front of the rim, no good. Randich gets the DB. Randich looks down court. She's got Bailey in her sights. Can't get it to her. Pump fake. Goes inside with one dribble and up and in. One dribble that time by Ezra, and she found Bailey Cartwright looking to go outside the key, but then went right back at it. As Velika swing pass now over to Rollin. Rollin for Vanguard, working the horseshoe. On the left wing, looks down low, trying to feed it into Murphy. Murphy off the glass, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. This time from the right side, she'll count it. Murphy's first field goal. We've had our 6th lead change now. The Lady Lions leading it by 1, 35-34. Early on here in the second half, just underway in the third quarter. As they feed down low to Bailey. Bailey didn't have anybody on her backside. Could have waltzed it in for 2, but she didn't see that. Instead, she goes to Maldonado. Fight for the rebound. Rebound goes to Murphy for Vanguard. Vanguard with it. Che down court, wide open as Rollin for a three-pointer, and it's stuck between the rim and the backboard. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Vanguard. Somebody has to come out now and get that one. Who wants to be the hero? Is it going to be Doug Hashley? I think Doug Hashley, the activities director, athletic director, will come out. And I don't believe he's going to jump up and go after it. No one is. Matter of fact, back in the day, he probably could have jumped up, tapped it, and then slammed it when he played for the Bobcats of MSU, of course, back in the late 70s or 80s. Used to play, of course, for Big Sandy. I played a couple of years against him. I was a sophomore, he was a senior. I played for Cascade, he played for Big Sandy, and yeah, we met a few times on the hardwood. Excellent gentleman. Of course, his son Jackson plays for the Argos on the men's side. And he'll tap it out, and we're back in play with 7:50 remaining here in the third. Kicking it out front court, Vanguard with possession. Che, left wing. Che looks in, pump fake, now cross-court pass over to Valikia. And Valikia will be fouled on her penetration to the hoop on the baseline. So, whistle and a foul. And let's see who they call this one on. It'll be the second person to foul on Kennedy Cartwright for UP. Providence in a 2-3 zone defense. Shea feeds it up to Velika. Velika, Shea, top side, three-pointer, bingo! That's Victoria Shea's first attempt at a three, and she is 1 for 1. Lady Argos now down by 4, 38-34. Bailey Left side wing now to Rendich. Back to Bailey on the give and go. She'll take it right to the rack. Comes up a little bit short. Tipped into the hands of Ezra. But it's stolen away by Che for Vanguard. Down court. Looks at Rosas. Rosas on the floor. Loses her footing. Kicks it up to Malika for another three-pointer. Bingo! That one hurt. All of a sudden down by 7. Lady Argos down 41-34 with under 7 up to play here in the third. That's 6 unanswered. Or make that 8 unanswered. They were down 34-31. I make that 34-33. Then Vanguard has hit 8 unanswered, 2 threes and a single 2. Maldonado, shot clock at 9. Penetrates baseline. Oh, nice little give to Bailey Cartwright, but she was unaware it was coming to her. That's the second time it's happened so far here this evening. Shot clock at 5. Lady Argos will inbound underneath their own hoop. Kennedy Cartwright calling for a 2. 6:35 remaining. There's the slap of the ball. Looking for Bailey. Goes to Maldonado. Tipped out. Shot clock now down at 4. So the Lady Argos will inbound right side of the baseline with Kennedy Cartwright to do the honors. Shot clock remains at 4. Bailey Cartwright screaming out the play to be called as she's deep in the corner on the baseline. Looking for someplace, Maldonado penetrates in, tries to go to Ezra, and Ezra backed herself in so low that the ball was thrown out in front of her and a turnover against UP. Providence turns it over. So Che, who just hit a 3 to put the Lady Lions up by 7, 41-34, crosses the 10-second line. She'll feed it into Murphy. Murphy has it tipped out in front court. Shot clock down to 16. Gives it up to Shea. Around the shoehorn we go to the right. Shea penetrates. Give left side to Rosas. Rosas inside the lane. Turnaround fadeaway. Back at the rim. Not in. Rebound to Maldonado. She gets the outlet pass. Crossover move. Maldonado feeds inside to Bailey. Bailey off the glass, but no. She had Che by about 7 inches, but Che got the defensive move on her. And Vanguard now with the ball. Feed to Murphy. Murphy's inside posting low. And stolen away by Ezra. Ezra for UP. Here comes Providence now, again down by 7. Maldonado races to the free throw line. She'll feed to Rendich. Now to Ezra. Ezra penetrates. Parker inside the lane, off the glass and in. Parker Ezra, the 6'1" junior out of Kalama, Washington. Their first field goal cuts to 5:41-36. Up off the bench is the freshman Phenom Karn. As Vanguard feeds to Murphy. Vanguard with the ball. Che penetrates, pull-up jumper. Rims out, no good. Rebound Ezra. Ezra with the defensive board, outlet pass over to Maldonado. She wants to run. She's going to push it out for the Lady Argos. Down court, Kennedy Cartwright. She penetrates in, whistle at a foul. Rims out, rolls right around the iron, and comes off the right lip to be denied. So Karn will come in for Randich. And we also have, I think, Manow coming in for Vanguard. And I think we've got a timeout on the floor. Let's take the break. Up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, just under 5 remaining in the third. Lady Lions 41, Lady Argos 36. Back after this timeout.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East campus, we have you covered. For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
A Taco John's Stuffed Grilled Taco makes a great stocking stuffer for stocking stuffers. Stuffed with layers on layers of savory stuff, like 100% American beef, nacho, and shredded cheeses. Stuff our hashtag at Stuffed Grilled Taco Stocking Stuffer Stuff. Phew, that's a mouthful. And so's a Stuffed Grilled Taco. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This holiday season, don't just stuff a stocking, stuff a face while you're at it. Gift cards from Taco John's is the best way to make sure everyone leaves your gift exchange happy. Like food coma happy.
Welcome back, everyone, to some more Friday night fun here on 102.7 KINX. Your home for the Lady Argos, who are down by 5, 41-36, after being down by as much as 8 at one time, and that was 14-6. The Lady Lions of Vanguard have the possession error in their favor, but at the free throw line, now will be Kennedy Cartwright. She's shooting 2. First one up, first one in. So she cuts into that 5-point deficit. That's Cartwright's first free throw. She is 1 for 1. Has a field goal in the first half. And she goes 1 for 2. Makes it a 4-point difference. Vanguard with the ball quickly down court is Valika. Valika for another 3-pointer, but it's not there. Rebound, though, goes to Vanguard. As they go inside, Manal. She picks up her first field goal as she positions herself with a nice lead down low. Again, Lady Argos down by 6, 43-37. As they work it around the left wing, deep in the corner is Maldonado. Kicks it out front court to Harn. Harn, the give and go to Bailey. Bailey puts it up, but there's Ezra. Her left-hander counted. She'll be shooting for 3. Parker Ezra with 2 field goals here in the third quarter. And it'll be a whistle and a foul. Third personal on Rosas. That's the third team foul here this quarter. That cuts to 4:43-39, but to dig into that now is Ezra at the free throw line. So Ezra connects on that free throw. And all of a sudden now it's a 3-point difference with the shot up by Murphy coming up a little bit short. Rebound, outlet pass over to Maldonado. Here come the Lady Argos, sets for a 3-pointer. It won't fall. Rebound goes to Ezra. She's banging underneath the boards, and she powers it up for her 7th point to cut it to 1 here in the third quarter. Lady Lions were up by as much as 7, 41-34, and all of a sudden now, it is an 8-2 run. Lady Argos down 43-42. Shot clock down to 12 for Vanguard. Out in front court, trying to feed it inside to Murphy. Murphy to Valika for a 3-pointer. Rims out, no good, and there's Ezra, another with a defensive rebound. Outlet pass, and she's going to give to Maldonado. Maldonado, quick pass down over to Kennedy. Kennedy looks inside, now finds Maldonado. Working around the horseshoe to the right side. It's Karn. Karn, no dribble. Posts up to Ezra, she's going to lose it. Down court is Rosas all the way up, but no, she can't get it to go. The ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll still be Vanguard basketball underneath their own bucket. Just under 3:14 remaining here in the third quarter as Ezra will come out. Schmitz is back in for Providence. Vanguard with the ball underneath their own bucket, up by 1, 43-42. Che with a slap at the ball. Che feeds it to Murphy, almost loses it. Murphy's got it, back out to Che. Che deep in the corner. She'll have to dribble her way pop top side and does so. Now she'll go to Valika. Valika to Che, right wing. On the wing, 3-point range, won't take the shot. Shot clock down to 5. Now Che sets for a 3-pointer, but no there. Tipped in from behind is Rolla, and then a whistle and a foul. That's the second person to foul, by the way, on Tristan Rollin for Vanguard, as Kennedy Cartwright will come out and Jenna Randich will come in. Rosas will exit. And now back in the ballgame playing with 3 personal is Michaela Elad. Providence down by 1, 43-42. Maldonado with the ball. Lady Argos have it. Schmitz on the left wing. Top side now to Bailey. Right side to Maldonado. Maldonado looking for the screen, the give and go. Nothing there. Shot clock down to 12. Left side Schmitz. Harn for a 3-pointer from the left baseline, and Schmitz with a reset shot clock gets the rebound. As they feed inside to Bailey. Bailey, and no! She can't get the lead from the left bumper. The make shot didn't fall, but she'll be at the free throw line with a 1, followed by another. It'll be a 2-shot foul. So now, with 2:23 remaining here in the third, at the free throw line will be Bailey Cartwright. That's the second personal foul, incidentally, on Vanessa Murphy. She picks up number 2. So the ladies down low account for 7 of the team's fouls so far here this evening. Bailey Cartwright, with only her second free throw made, she is now 2 for 4, and she's knotted it up at 43 for the 4th time here tonight. Stays that way as she goes 2 for 5 from the free throw line. We have a lane violation. No, whistle and a foul on the rebound. That'll be team foul number 5 against Vanguard. As Schmitz will come out, Esray will come back in after a really short Gatorade break. So with that possession, and that, I should say, that lane violation, one more shot by Cartwright, and she gives the Lady Argos a 1-point lead up, 44-43. So that 7-point deficit after the 2 3-pointers, that 8-point run has been erased. As Van Lietka gives it to Murphy for a baseline jumper, count it. Murphy, that's 4 here in the third quarter, and both field goals have come in this third 10-minute span. Under 2 left to play here in the third. Randish, left wing. She's on the baseline to Maldonado. Shot clock's down to 15. Maldonado looking inside. No, goes to Hart for a 3-pointer. No, won't go. Instead, there's a fight for it on the floor. There's going to be a whistle and a jump ball with Faglica and Esray with the possession error in favor of Vanguard. So the Lady Lions will get it up by 1, 45-44. 9th lead change. We've had 4 ties in this ballgame. At the 10-second mark, crossing the 10-second line is Shea on dribble. Shea for Vanguard. Feeds it over to Vaglica. Vaglica gives it up to Eldon, or I should say Elad. Elad feeds Murphy down low on the give and go. That's 6 points, and now back up by 3. Lady Argos down 47-44. 1, 2, 3 on the game clock here in the third quarter. That's Bailey Cartwright, right wing. Get tied up against that 2-3 zone defense. Cross-court pass to Maldonado. Randic, pull-up jumper, baseline, solid. Jenna Randic, only her second field goal. She's got 5 tonight. That 3 came in the first quarter. 1-point difference. Under a minute left to play here in the third. Shea on dribble, gives it up now to Rollin. Murphy, she's already got 3 twos in this third quarter. She'll feed to Shea. Now to Baglico. Her 3 is short. Rebound fought for. Elad with it. Gives to Baglico, racing toward the hoop, up and in. Again, the Lady Argos down by 3, 49-46. 35 on the clock. About a 10-second difference between the shot clock as Bailey dribbles in, whistle of the foul. She'll draw the foul. That's going to draw 1 and 1. At the free throw line, a 2-shot foul on the 5th-team foul rule here in the third quarter. So Bailey at the free throw line hit 2 of her last 3 and 3 of her last 5. First one up and the first one in. Can she make 2 in a row? She has, if you count the last time she was at the free throw line, but she's never made 2 in a row while she's there. That cuts the deficit to 2, 49-47. Bailey, up but not in. Hits the back of the rim. Working on 20 points so far here this evening. Shot clock turned off, down to 22. Shea out in front court on dribble for Vanguard, looking for the last second shot. Vanguard. Lady Lions up by 2, 49-47, and a whistle and a foul. That'll be on Maldonado on the reach-in. That's Emily's second personal now for Providence. Not a shooting foul. That's only the second team foul here in the third quarter. Far side will be Rollin to inbound for Vanguard. There's the slap of the ball. Out in front court, she goes to Che. 9 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Che out in front court, going head-to-head to Maldonado. Wants to work right side. We're down to 4. Give it up to Murphy on the left side. It's partially blocked that time. Murphy on the left side of the free throw line. Murphy trying to get a whistle and a foul out of it, but no, it was a clean block. And at the end of 3, up at the Belt Valdebec scoreboard, it's the Lady Lions 49, the Lady Argos 47. We're back at 60 with more after this timeout.
When disaster strikes, you want to know there is something to fall back on. Serving you today, there for tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell mutual partner, has been offering home and farm insurance plans for all kinds of disasters since 1913. Get the coverage you need now from the people you know will be there when you need them the most. With local agents all over the state, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance should be your first call for proper insurance coverage that you need. Contact them today. Trust in tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual, a Grinnell mutual partner.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Welcome back, everyone, for the fourth and final 10 minutes of play, and then this is over as far as some Friday night fun. It's one and done tonight when it comes to the McLaughlin Center. The men are off until tomorrow. Actually, they're off until the 22nd, until November 22nd, a Friday, which is 2 weeks from tonight. They've got a 2-week layover. And pass to Maldonado as the Lady Argos have possession, down by 2, 49-47. They had a reset shot clock off the missed shot. Now comes Randage for a three-pointer in the lead. Bingo! Randage with a three to give the Lady Argos a 1-point lead after UP was outscored 18-15 in that third stanza. Vanguard with the ball, down 50-49. There is Vaglika. Vaglika gives it up to Che for an answer to the three-pointer. Bingo! Shea's only third shot of the ball game from three-point range, and she's 2 for 3. So both teams have hit threes to open up this fourth quarter. Bailey Cartwright. Bailey penetrates in, then kicks it out to Maldonado. Maldonado looks inside to Randage. Now going to Bailey. Bailey's inside. And she'll kick it out to Kennedy Cartwright for a three-pointer, but it rims out no good. Rebound goes, and a whistle and a foul. That was Tristan Ronald with the DB. Bailey Cartwright might have picked up number 3 when it comes to personal fouls. That's team foul number 1. And you remember, you go till 5 in each 10-minute quarter. So Vanguard, as they own the 2-point lead at the end of 3, has the ball and the possession arrow in their favor. Feed at the free throw line to Geiner, to Elad. Elad up and in. Elad hadn't scored since the first quarter when she had 8 points. That's her 10th. As remember, she sat for most of the second and the third with 3 personal fouls. UP down by 4, 54-50. As Randage looking for someplace, Maldonado. Now to Bailey Cartwright for a three-pointer. It's not there. Ball's going to be tipped in the hands of Esrae. She kicks it out in front court. Maldonado three-pointer. Doesn't fall. Rebound Bailey. Bailey Cartwright and a whistle of the foul as she put it on the hardwood. That might be Geiner's 4th personal. That's team foul number 1 against Vanguard this quarter, and it's number 4 on 3-3. Murphy quickly in and off the bench at the 7:50 mark here in the 4th. Providence down by 4, 54-50. Inbound goes to Bailey. Out in front court now to Maldonado. Randage quickly guarded on the baseline, so she kicks it back out in front court. And Maldonado will dribble herself to the right side. Shot clock down to 9. Kennedy Cartwright to Randage. Maldonado, shot clock down to 5. She's got to get rid of it. Kennedy Cartwright, three-pointer. Rims out, no good. Nobody on the far side. Everybody was on the left. So Murphy had an easy chance at a defensive board. And Shea will bring it across the 10-second line for Vanguard. Lady Lions up by 4, 54-50. As they feed it to Balika. She goes to Murphy. Murphy, pull up, 16-footer, pow! Murphy, 8 points in the second half, 10 total tonight. All of a sudden, Lady Argos down by 2, 3-pointers. As they go now to Randich, top side to Bailey. Bailey for the Lady Argos, looks around the arc. Maldonado's open. Shot clock down to 12 as they try to feed inside, ball on the floor. They're going to say it's out of bounds on Elad for Vanguard. And it'll be Lady Argos basketball down by 6, 56-50. Coming out of the ball game, getting a rest at a Gatorade break will be Bailey Cartwright. Back in is the freshman phenom, which is Brooklyn Harn for the Lady Argos. Providence to inbound, baseline, slap of the ball. That's Kennedy. Feeds Maldonado, right wing. Couple of dribbles, top side, shot clock down to 5. Maldonado looks to penetrate, down to 2, down to 1, up off the glass. No, there's going to be a whistle and a foul with 1 second on the shot clock. As Randich penetrated baseline, that's going to be the second team foul against Vanguard here in this quarter. First personal foul. I don't see a 42 on my roster. That's what they have up on the scoreboard as Randich at the free throw line with a 2-shot foul up and in. Randich, that's her first single. She's got a couple of threes and a single 2. That's her single point. I don't have a 42, incidentally, on my roster, so I can't give a definite as to who that was on. But it was their first personal foul, and I don't see a 42 actually out there. So maybe it was 24, which was Aggie Manow. And no, it wasn't, because she's not playing right now. Murphy, 3-pointer. Back of the rim, top of the backboard, rebound Che, and the shot clock is reset at 20 for Vanguard. Penetrates in, shots up but not in as Ezra pulls down the board now for UP. Providence has it, Maldonado the outlet pass. Looks at Randich, give and go, double baseline, leaves Maldonado wide open, 3-pointer, no, won't fall. Rebound Ezra though, she'll put it right back up left-handed, goes in. Cuts it to 2, 56-54. And now a couple of substitution off the make with 5:55 remaining in this contest. Up off the bench again, Lauren Bumgarner with a field goal in the first half. And also Rosales, who's playing with 3 personals for Vanguard. Elad will come out with her 4th personal foul. She just picked up number 4 on that loose ball after the made shot. Che out in front court being guarded by Maldonado. Che for Vanguard, gives it up. She'll throw to Rollin to Rosaris. Now to Che, back out top side to Baumgartner. Shot clock at 10. Lady Lions with the ball in a 2-point lead. Penetrating in is Rollin. Throws it up and it goes in. Rollin found her mark. That's double figures 10. Lady Argos down by 4, 58-54. At the midline, Maldonado. Marking out the play, feeds it to Kennedy. Kennedy now to Harn. Harn for the Lady Argos, looks for Ezra to break loose. No, takes it herself, puts up the shot, blocked by Murphy. And now here comes Lady Lions down court in a hurry. They're going to kick it to Rollin. She'll go to Murphy as they wing it around the horseshoe. Rosaris 3-pointer, bingo! Gabriela Rosas picks up her first field goal. It's a 3, and all of a sudden again, down by 7. Lady Argos down 61-54. 4:42 remaining here in the ball game. Inside to Ezra. Ezra against Murphy, draws a whistle and a foul. She'll be at the free throw line shooting 2. That could be Vanessa Murphy's 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 3 as well this quarter. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Let's take the break. Up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, 4:37 remains in this non-conference action. The Lady Lions lead the Lady Argos 61-54, but we're back with more after this timeout.
Vehicle problems are never a laughing matter. At Oxen Son Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all. From a simple lockout to towing and recovery, licensed, insured, and state certified. In your next time of need, lean on the strength and reliability of an Ox. Oxen Son Towing and Recovery, 868-4142.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. High-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
And now, by the way, there's 4:37 remaining in this contest between Providence and Vanguard, who is straight out of Orange County, California. Lady Argos are down by 7. They've been down by as much as 8, but no more. 61-54. So as we get ready for the free throws, first one up, first one in by Parker Ezra. Second one goes as well, and now we've got a substitution coming in. So now it's come back at 4:33 remaining in this one. 61-56, down low to Murphy, and she's bumped by Ezra before she takes the shot. She actually lost her balance as Parker Ezra picked up number 2. We have an update, by the way, when it comes to the Lady Rustler Volleyball coming up next week. Seymour will play Butte at 2 p.m. on Thursday, and then again Thursday night at 8 p.m. if they win. You can listen to the live coverage, incidentally, on one of these Star Radio sports stations. Shots up, but not in that time by Che. And here comes the Lady Argos down by 5, 61-56 at the 4:10 mark. They go inside to Parker Ezra. She's up off the glass, doesn't go. Bailey Cartwright gets the offensive board. That resets the shot clock, and it gives the Lady Argos another chance. She'll penetrate in, lay it up, won't go. Gets her own rebound, fought for, on the floor. Finally coming up with it is Rollin for Vanguard. Vanguard Lady Lions own a 5-point lead, 61-56. That was 3 shots on goal, or I should say 2 shots on goal. And the Lady Argos couldn't come up with 2. Che with the ball, right wing now for Vanguard. 3:38 on the clock. Final quarter. Vanguard nursing a 5-point lead. They go to Valika, and Valika can't find the mark. Off and running is Maldonado now for Providence. Takes it all herself. Gives to Randich. Randich penetrates, tries to feed down low, and it's tipped out by Murphy, stolen away by Vanguard. Lady Argos turn it over as they feed in down low. Vanguard comes up with a steal and a foul as Murphy tried to get it back. Murphy for Vanguard will pick up number 4. That's the same as Elad, who remains on the bench until now, as Elad will come in for Rosas with 3:14 remaining in a 5-point ball game. That's the 4th personal and the 4th team foul against Vanguard here this quarter. So Kennedy Cartwright. Kennedy inbounds to Maldonado. Maldonado, a little bit cool, has yet to score here in the second half. Didn't score in that 3rd quarter. Feeds it to Randich on the left wing. Randich, couple of dribbles, goes inside to Ezra. Ezra knows she's got a player with 4 personals on her. Takes it right to the hoop, but she couldn't get it to fall. Rebound. Here comes Rollins. She'll throw it up and draw a whistle and a foul, and it could be against Randich. Jenna Randich might have picked up number 2, but also a 2-shot foul for Vanguard. Lady Lions will be at the free throw line, and it'll be Rollin. Tristan Rollin, 5'7" junior out of Cerritos, California. She's the one who attended Fairmont Prep Academy. 2-shot foul now for the Lady Lions. This one up and this one in. As Rollin was 2 for 2 in the first half for a total of 8 points. Now into double figures with a total of 11. And she'll get one more. It's on its way, and this one here, not there. Rebound goes to Elad. Elad for Vanguard. And we've got a timeout on the floor on the far side. As Rollin misses that one, let's take the break. Up at the Belton Mountain Bank scoreboard, 2:52 remaining. And it's the Lady Lions 62, the Lady Argos 56. Back in 60 after this timeout.
You've just opened your brand new business. How are you planning to get noticed? Double G Engraving can help. Order a custom designed banner announcing your grand opening. Get eye-catching business cards. Help your new customers remember your business with a koozie, a mug, or even a golf ball with your logo on it. Double G Engraving can do it all. Stop in at 612 2nd Street South to check out all the promotional items Double G Engraving has to offer.
You've been working all day and you're meeting friends. Take it to the max.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 4 to 7 every night of the week. 4 to 7? Now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of with multiple drink and appetizer specials, or test your luck on any of their gaming machines. Enjoy happy hour from 4 to 7 or watch your favorite sporting event. All this and more at the home of the 45-cent wings, only at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside the Heritage Inn.
Take it to the max.
Winter wheat and fall seeding is just around the corner. Hotchkiss Seed has what you need. In search of a sawfly-resistant wheat, they have Loma and Warhorse Seed. If you seek a high-producing fall-seeded forage, they have Willow Crick and Triticale. Need a Clearfield alternative with a new mode of chemical action? New this year, the Coaxium technology variety, Incline Axe, and many other Clearfields and conventional varieties available. Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsmen who know farming.
Welcome back to the McLaughlin Center, everyone. With 2:52 remaining, the Lady Lions calling the timeout to save possession and keeping Elad from picking up her 5th personal foul. 6-point difference. Vanguard leading Providence 62-56. Working it around the arc, but it's stolen away by Randage for the Lady Argos. Lady Argos get it back, down by half dozen to feed to Maldonado. Maldonado now for Providence will take it right wing. Now she feeds to Kennedy. Around the horseshoe to Randage. Shot clock down to 16. Now Ezra. She's posting up high. Everybody out on 3-point range. The middle is wide open. Randage, 3-pointer, but no, doesn't go. Bailey Cartwright penetrates, gets the rebound, and she'll be shooting for 3. That cuts it to 4. She'd like to cut it to a 1-possession ball game without a 4-point play. On the 5th personal foul on Elad. Elad has just fouled out. That's Michaela Elad, the 5'9" junior out of Ontario, California. No, I would think that would be Canada, not California. Ontario, Canada, eh? Michaela Elad will sit at the 2:10 mark, and Bailey can't get it to go. She'll miss the free throw after making the 2, and it's a 4-point difference with just under 2 minutes left to play. With the ball out in front court is Velika. Velika, top side to Che. Che, left side to Rollins. Shot clock down to 10 and a whistle to 5. That's team foul number 4, I believe, against Providence this quarter. Game clock stopped at 1:50. Shot clock at 20. Inbounding will be Rollin. Rollin finds Che. Che brings it out top side now on the dribble for the Lady Lions. Left wing, she goes to Geiner. Geiner, top side to Rollin for a 3-pointer. There you go. That one might have done it right there. That 3-pointer by Tristan Rollin might have sealed the deal. All of a sudden, UP down by 7, 65-58. Swinging around the horseshoe is Bailey to Kennedy. Kennedy on the left wing, double team, somebody's open. Pimperton, or check that. Maldonado has it thrown over her head, and a turnover against UP. And head coach Bill Himmelberg wants to call a timeout with 1:21 remaining. Let's take the break. Up at the Belt Bottom X scoreboard, it's the Lady Lions 65, the Lady Argos 58. We're back at 60 with more right after this timeout.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
A Taco John stuffed grilled taco makes a great stocking stuffer for stocking stufferers. Stuffed with layers on layers of savory stuff, like 100% American beef, nacho, and shredded cheeses. Stuff our hashtag at stuffed grilled taco stocking stuffer stuff. Phew, that's a mouthful. And so's a stuffed grilled taco. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This holiday season, don't just stuff a stocking, stuff a face while you're at it. Gift cards from Taco John's is the best way to make sure everyone leaves your gift exchange happy. Like food coma happy.
Hi, this is Jack Frost, and I love this time of year. The falling temperatures, everything covered in ice. It just makes me so happy that I get goosebumps. What I hate, though, is those new energy-efficient windows and doors from Anderson Glass Doors and Windows. They make it tough for a guy like me. So if you think your old windows and doors are going to keep me out this winter, well, you don't know Jack. Anderson Glass Doors and Windows. Visit their showroom at 624 3rd Street South or call 453-5755.
Welcome back, everyone. Troy Mellinger here on 102.7 KINX as we come back to live action. Feed inside to Bailey Cartwright. Bailey will put it up and in with 50 seconds remaining. The clock is at 56.5, and that cuts it to 65-60. With the Lady Lions leading it, and with the ball facing full court pressure. Ball goes into Malika. In backcourt to Che. Che for Vanguard. Cross-court pass over to Rollin. Rollin just missed a three momentarily. They're going to go to Murphy, who penetrates in. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul on the floor as Murphy goes down. That's team foul, I think, number 5 against Providence here this quarter. 46 seconds remain. That's the 4th personal, incidentally, against Bailey Cartwright for UP. And it's a 2-shot foul for Murphy. Murphy is right now shooting 50-50, all in the first half, where she was 2 for 4. And we've got a timeout. No, not a timeout, a technical. Head coach Bill Himmelberg has just been, or I should say the Lady Argo bench has just received a technical at the 46-second mark. So they'll draw everybody off the free throw line, shoot the technicals, and then they'll put everybody back on the free throw line and shoot the 2. It's a 2-shot foul for Vanessa Murphy with 46 seconds remaining. So everybody clears the lane and step across the half-court line. Murphy shooting a couple and then some as she misses the front end of this one. Remember, it's a 5-point ball game, so still 2 possession. But Providence needs the possession arrow, let alone the basketball. Shots up, and again, she's 3 for 6 on the night, shooting 50-50. So that was the regular, now the technicals. And Valicia, incidentally, is also shooting 50-50 as she is 1 for 2 tonight. This one up and this one in. So she may have been off her mark the first time, just kind of trying to gain her bearings here at the McLaughlin Center, because now she's shooting 75% as she's 3 for 4 on the night. That puts UP down by 8, plus Vanguard now will have the ball with 46 on the clock. Into Che. Che pump fake now right side to Valicia. Back to Che as Vanguard works the hardwood out in front court. They're going to work the perimeter. Che. Now to the right wing to Valicia. Shot clock down to 16. There's about a 15 seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock as Che kicks it to Murphy. Now to Valicia. They've wound it down now with that 8-point lead to almost guarantee a victory. Shots up and in that time by Murphy. Murphy picks it up. Clock stops at 18. Now it rolls and UP down by 10, their worst deficit. As Bailey Cartwright will penetrate just to kick it up to Harn. 9 seconds. Now to Randich for a 3-pointer. Bingo! Randich hits her 3, her 3rd one, and that might be it with final 2-1 on the clock, and that'll wrap it up. The Lady Lions of Vanguard get their first victory of the season after losing to the University of California, Berkeley, 95-77, and MSU Northern, 68-56. They come away with a 70 78-63 victory against the Lady Argos here at the McLaughlin Center, and they hand the University of Providence their second loss in a row after losing to Calgary last Saturday, 78-53. They come up short in this one, 70-63. We are going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll be visiting with head coach Bill Himmelberg and one of the Lady Argos players as the Benefice Health System postgame show comes up right here after this timeout.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location. Fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it!
Think about it. Caesar Saturdays with college football. Champagne Sundays with NFL games. Margarita Mondays, homemade mix. Not your average casino. It's the Cash Out Casino. The one that's well lit, safe, and secure. Don't just go gamble. Go for the experience. Yes! Demand more from your gaming experience. Cash Out Casino, 1308 10th Avenue South.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Benefice Health System postgame show here on 102.7 KINX Fairfield, Great Falls. Lady Argos outscored 21-16 in that fourth and final quarter and come away with a Vanguard Lady Lions 70-63 victory. UP now falls to 2-2 on the season overall, and actually Vanguard picks up their first win of the year and goes to 1-2. We're being joined now on the Benefice Health System postgame show by head coach Bill Himmelberg. And coach, kind of a tough ball game. First of all, tied up 4 times and 9 lead changes, but all of a sudden it seems like they were hitting the threes in that fourth and final quarter.
Yeah, I didn't think we did a very good job at closing out. I think too many middle drives on that. They did a nice job. They made some shots, and what it really came down to is they made shots and we didn't. We had wide open looks and we didn't make shots. We shot 29% from the, or 19% from the 3-point line in the second half. We were 2 of 13. And that just isn't going to get it done. I mean, if we shoot the ball like we are capable of doing, then it's a different story. But tonight we didn't do that, and you got to give all the credit to Vanguard.
Vanguard, of course, like you say, they came out, had an 8-point lead. Then all of a sudden they're down by 6-7 points. And then they take a 1-point lead. It was back and forth. But the big story was Michaela Elad for Vanguard. It looks like you kept her at bay and mostly on the bench as she eventually did foul out.
Yeah, I thought we did a nice job with that. She had a little struggle tonight, but overall they had balanced scoring. They had 4 girls in double figures, another girl with 9, and they only had 15 turnovers and 21 assists. But the big thing was they killed us on the boards. They had 46 boards to our 30, and they had 16 more rebounds than us. And you're not going to win a whole lot of games when you get out rebounded. Our girls got to do a better job at getting to the glass and not giving them so many offensive rebounds. I mean, you give them 13 extra shots, that's not going to help things.
Certainly doesn't. When you talk about Parker Esri, I don't believe she got any minutes in until the second half. I didn't see her out there in the first half.
She kept her on? 3 minutes in the first half. They called 2 fouls on her right away, and I didn't think either one of them were very good fouls. And she took a silly one on the first one. The second one I didn't think was a foul, but we ended up sitting her on the bench for a lot of the first half because she was in foul trouble. So we need to do a better job there at making smart plays.
Yeah, she came in and definitely made a presence down low in that second half. How about Bailey Cartwright, though? 17 first half points. She kind of cooled off a little bit in the second half, but boy, that first half she was there.
Yeah, she had 26 for the night, and she did a nice job. And she's a hard guard in the post for anybody. And tonight I thought we got the ball in there to her, and if we can play her and Parker together, we're in a pretty good situation. But being able to do that, not being able to play them together tonight kind of hurt us.
All right. What's in the forecast then for the next week or so? What do you got lined up?
MSU Billings tomorrow. We'll get on the bus and go down there and play them and try and get back on our horse. And then I think next week we have Corbin here at home. So it doesn't get any easier.
Doesn't get any easier, but the Frontier Conference doesn't begin until later on in January.
Yeah, exactly. So we just need to keep getting better between now and then.
All right. Head coach Bill Himmelberg, thank you so much for the visit here in the postgame show. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right, thanks.
You bet. Best of luck down in the Magic City. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be some statistics, both team and individual-wise, here at the McLaughlin Center. We're back with more right after this timeout.
So you need a place to stay like home and away. Place place where you can just unwind.
It's not about running the rat race, it's about doing things my way. That's why Staybridge Suites works for me. They've got free happy hours, free hot breakfast, and huge suites with kitchens, a pool, and a gym. This is huge, people. Staybridge Suites, hugely different. Visit StaybridgeSuites.com/GreatFallsMT and book your next room to suit your needs.
Staybridge Suites, your home on the road.
When disaster strikes, you want to know there is something to fall back on. Serving you today, there for tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell Mutual partner, has been offering home and farm insurance plans for all kinds of disasters since 1913. Get the coverage you need now from the people you know will be there when you need them the most. With local agents all over the state, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance should be your first call for proper insurance coverage that you need. Contact them today. Trust in tomorrow. Cascade Farmers Mutual, a Grinnell Mutual partner.
A Taco John stuffed grilled taco makes a great stocking stuffer for stocking stuffers. Stuffed with layers on layers of savory stuff, like 100% American beef, nacho, and shredded cheeses. Stuff our hashtag at stuffed grilled taco stocking stuffer stuff. Phew, that's a mouthful. And so's a stuffed grilled taco. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This holiday season, don't just stuff a stocking, stuff a face while you're at it. Gift cards from Taco John's is the best way to make sure everyone leaves your gift exchange happy. Like food coma happy.
You're busy, and having to make time for a minor illness or injury isn't on your to-do list. With walk-in urgent care services at both Benefice Northwest and Benefice East campus, we have you covered. For added convenience, we offer online scheduling for our Benefice Northwest location. No more having your entire day derailed by the unexpected. Benefice offers walk-in care on your schedule. Cross that off your list. Visit benefice.org/walk-in for more information.
It is the Benefice Health System postgame show here on 102.7 KINX, Fairfield, Great Falls. Just kind of rounding out some of the individual and some team statistics. And we see that Vanessa Murphy coming off the bench, and she ended up with 4 personal fouls. She ended up going 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 and 13 points off the bench for the Lady Lions, and she incidentally led all scorers, believe it or not, with those, first of all, 11 of the 13 points coming in the second half alone. So she really did some excellent work off the bench, and I think she was number 7 or number 8 coming off the bench. There were 2 other players for the Lady Lions of Vanguard with double figures, and that was Michaela Elid. Here she had 8 first-half points, sat most of the first half with 3 personal fouls, ended up fouling out at 2:10 remaining, and Elad scores 10, one of the 3 in double figures. The other 10 came from Sierra Vaglica. She had 1 3-pointer to her credit, and she was 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Let's see. 14. She led all scorers. Tristan Rollin, she had 14. She had 3 threes, 1, 2, and she was 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Bumgarner for the Lady Lions, a single 2. Che had a couple of threes for a total of 6. Rosas had a 3 for a total of 3. Manow incidentally had a field goal for a total of 2, and the 9 other points came from Estefania Geiner, and she had 9 points total, 7 of those in the first half. For the Lady Argos of the University of Providence, 26 points by Bailey Cartwright. 17 of those came in the first half alone. Meanwhile, Jenna Randich up double figures. She had 3 threes, 1, 2, and 2 for 2 at the free throw line for a total of 13. The supporting cast, Maldonado with 5. You had Harn with 3. Schmitz 2 for 2 at the free throw line in the first half for 2 points. You've got Cartwright, that's Kennedy with 3, and Esrae with a total of 5. All of those coming in the second half. So the Lady Argos fall to 2-2. Meanwhile, the Lady Lions of Vanguard, straight out of Orange County, California, they incidentally go to 1-2 on the season. Coming up tomorrow afternoon, like we say, it will be the University of Providence as they face the MSU Billings, which incidentally is the Yellow Jackets. That, by the way, will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And, of course, check all the action out. Most likely it'll be right here on 102.7 KINX, so be sure and join us for that. So a safe trip down to the Magic City and a safe trip home for Vanguard. Thank you so much for tuning in to upargos.com or our 102.7 KINX Fairfield, Great Falls. We appreciate that. So until we meet again, enjoy the rest of what this night has to offer and a great weekend. And don't forget college football tomorrow, 1 p.m. on Fox Sports Radio, where you have the Grizz hosting Idaho. And, of course, at noon on this radio station, you'll have Montana State, as incidentally, they'll be at Northern Colorado. So, until we meet again from the McLaughlin Center, for everyone here and back at 102.7, our studios, I'm Troy Mellinger, your final score up at the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. The Lady Lions of Vanguard 70, the Lady Argos of the University of Providence 63. This has been a presentation of Lady Argo basketball.
You've been listening to another sports presentation of the University of Providence Argo basketball, brought to you in part by Benefice Health System, Anderson Glass, The Cash Out Casino, Celtic Cowboy, Great Falls College MSU, also by the Max Sports Bar and Casino, McDonald's, Taco John's, A.T. Clemens, Cascade Farmers Mutual, also brought to you in part by the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, Hotchkiss Seed, Howard's Pizza, Oxenson Towing, and Rocky Mountain Portables. Join us again next time for another live play-by-play coverage presentation of the University of Providence Argo